What is going on, guys? Fitcho here, and welcome to something a little bit different here on the channel. Today, I am joined by Matt212. Do you want to say hello?
Hello.
So, as I'm sure every single motorsport fan on the planet knows, there is a rather big race this weekend. The biggest race of the racing calendar, of course. It is the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So, me and Matt are going to do something a little bit special today here on Project Cars. Do you want to explain it?
So basically, obviously, we're going to be driving around the Le Mans circuit, guys, and we're actually going to be setting up the race date and time to the start of the 2015 race. But as you can see, we've got 4 weather slots that are completely random. Weather progression is on 30 times, and then time progression is 60 times worth. So every minute we spend racing is the equivalent to an hour in the real race. So this is really an extreme Le Mans kind of challenge in the GT3 cars.
Yeah, and to add a bit of spice to all of that, not only are me and Matt in this race, but so are 13 of Project Cars' most aggressive AI. Should make for something very interesting and unpredictable. Here we go, and it is absolutely bucketing down here in Le Mans. I am starting on the front row. Where are you, Matt? Oh my god, I've just looked up. Look how quickly the clouds are moving. That is 30 times weather for you. Where are you, Matt? On the grid?
I am on the back row, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. If you're on the back row, I'm just going to back it off at the start so we can race you a little bit. Let's drop down to the back of the field. That's power out of the corner now. Get our mirror up as our car's all over the place. Just going to back it off a little bit as I'm still only down in 7th place. And I'm going to need to put my wipers on. It is absolutely bucketing here, and all the spray is not helping at all. Where the hell are you, Matt?
I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Oh, the Audi's nearly ran into the back of the BMW.
Let's go racing then, if you were right at the back of me. Oh my god, they're absolutely parking it out of here. What on earth is happening right around the outside? The car's getting very loose in all the puddles, but we make a nice overtake there, and we make that stick as we now head down to this left-hander. I don't know the corner names here at Le Mans all too well.
I'm basically pushing you now down this straight.
Cheeky up the inside. No, we're just going to back out of that as we head onto the Mulsanne straight, however the hell you pronounce that. It's midnight, my brain's not functioning. But we're in the slipstream of the car in front, down the very long, famous back straight here.
We are side by side as well,
and Matt
by the way.
Is pulling up my inside. We're side by side with Matt212. Down towards the chicane. He's got the ideal line, but who's the bravest on the brakes in these wet weather conditions?
Whoa!
Beautiful move there from myself.
Facing the right way. I don't know what that swipe was about.
Did I hit you?
You completely swiped me. I was just going down the straight counter steering.
I didn't even touch you on my screen. I didn't feel any contact whatsoever through my wheel, and the force feedback is really strong in this. I feel every little knock. Okay,
the rain has stopped now.
I'll back off a little bit for you. I'll back off a little bit for you, but I thought I was clear of you. I thought I broke late enough that I sort of slotted through that gap as you've gone very wide. That sneak back up. You're inside. Where are you? I can't see you. Oh, you're on my outside, aren't you? We're side by side. Yet again, I've got the move into 7th place, but Matt, I can see your Audi all over my rear end.
I think this Audi is ever so slightly quicker down the straights, to be honest with you. Just giving me a slight edge. Side by side, into the braking zone.
We're going to go round the outside down into this tight right-hander, but we can't quite make that work. We're getting nice traction out of there. Can we pull back to the outside? No, he's covering that off. We switch to the right. As now I've got an AI thinking about going up my inside now. There's a right on the back of Matt as we're coming down towards the famous Indianapolis corner. That's one of the few corners I do know on this track.
You got Indy and then Arnage and then the Porsche curves. But I'm coming towards this rough who's going very slowly. I think he gravelled it on the corner before, to be honest. Whoa!
Oh, he's lost on the curbs. We sneak up his inside, and we get past Matt there. Very nice move as he was all over the place.
think I had an Audi trying to go down my inside there, even though I broke far too late myself, so not too sure what that was all about. But I've got a BMW, and it's mainly BMWs and Audis, I think, just
You've got cars all over your rear end. I can see it. It's crazy back there, but here we go. We're coming up to the famous Porsche curves. And I really don't know how to drive these corners. I don't know Le Mans very well. It's gone way too deep into the first of the Porsche curves.
I'm closing in on you through here.
Oh! Ah! 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 Ah!
Understeer more. Oh my god! One of the BMWs has just gone right around my outside and completely cut the next corner to get with you.
He's going up my inside now. No, I think he's backed out of it, has he?
He's backed out. Yeah, I've just squeezed an Audi right, wide even.
And now we've got some chicanes to end the lap, and I get the car pulled up for that one quite nicely. Is now the final chicane. Bounce the car through there. As I can see, the sun is starting to set over
BMW
to the left-hand side.
Make contact. Just hop the chicane, I feel. That's fine. I've come out alive, so we're good.
That's disappointing, to be honest.
We're about to set into the night.
Oh, that's a bit deep. That's flick on my headlights. It's about time, as the sun is setting here in Le Mans on lap number 2 of this 3-lap extreme 24 hours of Le Mans. Not even 24 hours, 3 laps.
Should be about 12 hours worth, roughly, if we set about 4-minute laps. But the BMW with that Audi seemed to go for moves where I never even knew there was grip available to him. These two are absolutely just kept flying past me and then making mistakes. Well, I've got the slipstream on the BN. I've closed in on him absolutely massively, as well as you.
I've just noticed there seems to be a bit of fog gathering as we head down this back straight, and I don't know where I need to be braking. Yeah, okay, that's not where I brake for that chicane. I could not see whatsoever, and I fucked that up royally, to say the least. We've come out of the other side, losing a little bit of time, but not too much time. But Matt, oh, you got a better run. Got a better run. It's not good. But look at all the fog starting to settle. I was trying to move back into your slipstream, but someone else is going up my inside as we head down towards the second chicane here. I don't know where to brake. I'm looking at the brake lights of that other car. Oh, he's going up your inside. He's going for the dive bomb.
He's no way is he going to pull that off again. That's about the 4th time he's gone around my outside. This is ridiculous.
And now I am all over the back of your Audi. I can read the sponsorship on your spoiler. Something Glass, J Glass, if you're wondering. Should I go for it as we head down towards this tricky braking zone? Up the inside, very aggressively.
You actually went for that. I broke as late as I could.
I got the car. If you weren't starting to pull to the inside of the car in front, I would have got that move done completely. Oh, you give me a little flash. Not happy with that move, eh?
I got the slipstream though. I got a good run.
Oh no, don't. You're going to try it down to Indianapolis, aren't you? Here we go. Down towards Indianapolis as the rain. It's starting to rain. Oh, he's cut right across my nose there. As we're heading down to Indianapolis, he's absolutely parked it in front of me there. As I'm now going to throw it back up. He is inside down into the left-hander, using a lot of curb there. And I think we're going... No, he's got the better drive. He's got the better drive. So I think about diving back up his inside. But then I think better of that. I got the braking completely wrong, to be honest. God, the rain has come quickly. Holy shit, it is bucketing now.
I'm a bit worried about that.
Jeez, nighttime and raining at Le Mans, a track I don't know well. Fighting against Matt, this can only go badly. And we're coming up to the Porsche curves, the one part of the track I don't know how to drive. A lot of concentration required.
Oh, the understeer! I've done what you did.
Oh, he's on the grass. Oh, I'm sideways.
Whoa!
Oh, Matt's all over the place. Snake up his inside. A beautiful overtake.
Somehow kept that in the right direction.
And we get past Matt through the Porsche curves. What on earth were you doing?
I got on the grass and just kept twitching. I somehow kept it in a straight line.
I don't know where to brake. I don't know where to brake for this
Too early is where you broke.
Oh, I was going off this car in front of me. who's absolutely... Oh, he's just fucking rammed me off the track. Brilliant. Okay, I didn't get any sort of penalty for just cutting the circuit there as he rammed me off. As we're actually onto the final lap now, and the sun's going to be rising very soon, I think. Oh! Back end twitching all over the place. Is now through the right hander and onto the Mulsanne. Open the taps, up through the gearboxes. Somehow I've changed my brake bias by accident. I don't even know how I did that.
I've just got a message from my engineer saying there's a huge downpour.
Oh, the rain's stopping. Thank God. That was a quick, big downpour. We can turn our windscreen wipers off now, I think. Is Matt going to catch us as we head down towards the first chicane? I can see thunder in the distance. I don't know where to brake. Onto the brake pedal. We've pulled that up quite nicely for that first chicane. Actually, close to perfect through there, to be honest.
I think I closed in about a 10th on you there, but I ran a little bit wide, unfortunately.
That's going to compromise your run. You reckon? You reckon? I am absolutely terrible through the Porsche curve, so that gives you a great opportunity. If you just get a good run through there, dive it up the inside of the final 2 chicanes, you're good. I've just given you a strategy. I shouldn't have done that. This is why I don't record videos at fucking midnight. I don't think properly through the second chicane, as I do get the braking right for that one somehow. Again, just a pure guess as where to brake. I can still see Matt's headlights back behind me as the sun is starting to rise, looking ahead as we head down to the tricky right-hander at the end of the long Mulsanne straight. Oh, I can see you. Oh, I can see you flashing. My whole interior is lighting up as we head down towards Indianapolis. You're not going to be close enough for the move this time around, thankfully, as we flick into Indianapolis and then onto the brake pedal very hard, and we've gone a little bit deep. We'll pull it back to the apex quite nicely.
I've closed in massively through there.
A little deep into that right-hander, which is Arnag, however you pronounce that. I definitely don't have a track map open on my other monitor right now.
I'm only 4/10 behind you as we move into the final sector of the race. What can I do, though? That is the real question.
I'm not letting this happen as we head into the Porsche curves. As I've got that all wrong. No, he's going to have the chance. Let's cut him back off. Hold on for now. Is now through the left hand of the back is twitching on me. Now I know this one's a bit slower and a bit tighter. I don't fuck it up this time and get into the grass through the right hander. Hold on tight. We flick it back to the left. This is a horrible run through here, but it might just be enough to hold on as the checkered flag is out. We head up towards the final couple of corners. You're not going to go for it, surely not. Surely, Verstappen-esque defending, and I cut across up to the final chicane. Flick the car in, flick the car back to the right. Oh no, we're wide on the exit. We've had a poor exit, but still, we're going to come across the line to beat Matt212, yes.
I cannot believe you're now 2-0 in these challenges. You beat me at Pikes Peak, you've beaten me at Le Mans.
Yep.
I cannot believe that. That was so close. If my rear end hadn't span going through the final corner, I reckon I could have had you there.
But you didn't, did you? It's like you said,
I think
if you didn't roll at Pikes Peak, you would have beaten me. But you did roll, see? You're making excuses. Let's just cut the excuses and look at the actual results. I've beaten you in both challenges we have done so far, and don't you forget that.
Yeah, the gap was less than 2/10 that time, and considering, you know,
2/10. 2/10 is still 2/10. If you win a race by 2/10, you still win the race.
2/10.
So
I understand that, but that was incredibly close right at the end. A lot closer than 2 minutes last time.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot closer than 2 minutes last time. Did you like my Verstappen-esque defending into that chicane at the end?
No, I certainly did not. I
saw you going for it, and I'm like, well, fuck it, there's no real rules in Project Cars. So, I'm now 2-0 in these random one-off challenges. No idea what we are going to do next, whatever spontaneous random challenge comes to mind that somehow links up with some sort of real life racing or game release, but you'll see another one of these sometime in the future. What it'll be, we don't know. When it'll be, we don't know. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. But if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. And also, if you're on my channel, go check out Matt212. His link will be right at the top of the description. And hopefully, it'll be the same if you're on his channel. Come over and check out my channel.
But yeah, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.